Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you very much for joining me for a very exciting occasion, okay? It's very exciting because I've gone and bought myself a new handbag and I have waited 8 years to buy this bag. This has been number one on my hit list for as long as I can remember, 8 years. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. It came by fluke last week. I'll explain more detail as we get further into the video. But I just wanted to share this moment of unboxing this bag with you guys. I know it's just a handbag, but for me, I get a lot of joy out of handbags and this is an exciting time. So as the title would suggest, I'm essentially just going to unbox this bag and let you know my first impressions. I haven't had time to use it yet. Heck, I haven't even seen it yet. So it's not going to be a review. It's just going to be the excitement of unboxing this bag that I've waited 8 years for and my first impressions. Now, admittedly, I'm obviously very excited about this, but I'm also a little bit nervous because I did buy this bag off eBay and it was a considerable amount of money. It was a lot of money, okay? In the way of designer handbags, this for me was quite expensive. And although I consider myself to be a very experienced designer purchaser on eBay, if that is such a term, let's make it a term, I still always am a little bit dubious. I have that little nervous feeling when an item arrives and I'm like, oh, is it actually going to be like it was pictured and like it was described? Is it going to be authentic? Now, for those of you who have asked me in the past for any tips on buying either vintage or pre-owned, pre-loved bags online, particularly eBay and or Vestiaire, I did write a blog post around this topic, so I'll leave a link for that post down in the description box below for anyone that is interested, because I think that I came up with some pretty good tips. Now, without further ado, because I've waited the entire weekend to unbox this bag, let's crack it open. I've got my scissors here, but I think I'm going to have to be... Ooh. Handle your scissors carefully, kids. I think I'm going to have to be quite careful with it. Oh, I'm like trying to do this so carefully because I don't know where the bag is inside and I don't want to literally go like... Okay. Oh my god. I can't get into it. Okay. Oh my god, I can see a dust bag. Oh. Okay, we're in. I can't contain my excitement. Okay, now this is the grand reveal of what you guys are about to see. Lots of bubble bags in here, which is marvellous. So this seller has done me proud with the packaging. Now, some of you who are familiar with designer handbags will probably already know what's in these bags. And I have also had a few conversations with some of you via messages and DMs and things about this handbag in particular. So, okay, I'm going to leave the little one because that's kind of an accessory to go with this one. So here is the grand... Oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I've only seen the top. Oh my days. I know some of you are going to be thinking it's so sad, Emma, that you are getting that excited over a handbag. But they just bring me so much joy. They really do. This is what I like to spend my money on. And this is what gives me a little buzz. And this bag in particular, as the title says, I've waited 8 years, guys, 8 years. Now the reason for that is because this bag, brand new, is so expensive. It's £2,850. Ugh, it's so expensive. Like, I just can't. And that for me is over my current limit for what I will spend on a designer handbag. So I did make the decision that I wanted to buy this bag, which is the Celine box bag, by the way. I wanted to buy this bag pre-owned, pre-loved, and there was a specific combination of colourways, size and leather type that I wanted for this bag. And because this is such a classic bag, it actually doesn't come about very often. So not many people are willing to part with this bag once they've bought it or once perhaps they've received it as a gift. This actually was an unwanted gift. Like, who are you? Who is the person that did not want this as a gift? I love you, by the way, and I will cherish you forever and ever. Amen. You're just beautiful. She needs a name, by the way, so send in those name suggestions and we will pick out the best one for this beauty. So, specifics of the bag. The colour is camel. The hardware is brass, which is essentially gold. And this particular size is medium. Now, if you're wondering what's in the little pouch, it is indeed the strap, ta-da, which comes in a separate little dust bag, and we'll pop that one on in a mojo. And you might be able to see that the leather on this box bag is textured. And there is a reason why I wanted that, because almost £3,000 is a lot of money to spend on a bag. And most of the box bags come in a very smooth, and it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it is a very, very smooth leather. And for me, that kind of leather, especially when you treat handbags like I kind of do, I just throw them around everywhere. They're very well loved, okay? I'm not precious with them. I like to wear it, you know? I like to everyday wear it. So I don't want to have a bag that I have to be like, oh, regardless of the fact that they do cost a lot of money. I want to be able to have something that is wearable and durable. So this, for me, this I believe is called liege leather. And essentially what that means is that it has a texture to it. And that for me means that any scratches or scuffs will be disguised because it does have this texture. So I don't have to worry about being super, super careful with it and super precious. And I also won't have that feeling of, if it's a smooth leather bag, if I literally catch it or a little nick on something, even if I've got my watch on and I sort of scrape down it, I won't have to worry about noticing that, because there is nothing more heartbreaking than when you spend that much money on a bag and you get a massive scratch across it. I am in love, officially. Now I know I haven't actually even opened this, so let's... Oh, look. Oh, so inside we've got 2 compartments here. Actually, technically 3, because there's a zippy one at the back. And we've got this middle one here, which is, I would say, the main compartment, which I'll probably use the most. And then this front one here, which has got 2 large open sort of pockets, which would probably be good for things like a card holder, maybe a phone as well. Zippy pocket, good for cash and other valuables. Again, maybe your phone you could pop in there. Oh, it's just beautiful. Oh, I mean, I have held this bag in Celine many times, and I've gone and taken many mirror selfies just to make myself feel horrific. But just to have it in the flesh and know that it's mine, and also know that I got it for quite a good price. Now this bag, the seller said was unused, brand new. I think just from looking at it, I would say that's probably accurate. There's a few impurities in the leather, but because of the process of how this leather is made, that's to be expected. The hardware looks pretty good. It probably needs a bit of a polish just because it's had the protective wrapping taken off it, but there doesn't appear to be any scratches or anything on it. The strap looks in immaculate condition. So I would say that this is definitely true to the description. It doesn't look used. All the edges look great. Yeah, I would say that that's pretty perfect. So on to the nitty-gritty of how much I actually paid for this bag. Now, as I said, I've been looking for this bag for many, many years. So what I did to help myself out is I set up alerts on Vestiaire so that I would be notified whenever a box bag was listed. And the right one just never came my way. There was lots of black, which is quite surprising actually, because that's quite classic. But there were lots of black, lots of navy, and lots of the smooth leather. And any of the smooth leather ones, which were pre-owned, often had a lot of scratches, as I was just saying, all over, and it just wasn't, I was like, oh, I want to be the one, you know, to wear it and to give it those love marks. So I didn't want something that was really worn. Now the only flip side with that is if you get a bag that like this one is an unwanted gift, obviously the price is going to be higher, even if it's, you know, already pre-owned. But I was looking on eBay last week, and I'd actually given up looking on eBay. I'd lost hope of finding this bag, but by chance I was actually sat in KFC and I thought, oh, I'm just going to have a little browse on eBay. Haven't looked on eBay in ages specifically for this bag. I was kind of relying on Vestiaire, and all of a sudden there she was, in the form of an eBay buy it now or make an offer. And I looked at it and I thought, no, this is too good to be true. So I went on and I literally sat in that KFC for about an hour, investigating the seller, going through all their feedback, going on Google Images and looking at all the pictures of this specific model of bag just to check that it was 110% authentic in the best way that I could see. All of that checked out. The seller looked, you know, in good form. They had 100% feedback. They'd sold other premium items before and the feedback for those were excellent. So I was like, this is a good sign. Now it was listed for £1,900, and already that for me, for something which is unused, this bag was actually a bit of a steal, because that's £950 off the current price that this bag is being sold right now in Celine stores and anywhere that stocks Celine. £950, because it's brand new, remember. I know it's not got all the little plastic coverings and things over the hardware, but it's brand new. So already I was thinking that is a good deal. However, because it's after Christmas and because they had the option of make a best offer, I thought I'm going to be cheeky here and I'm going to go in with £1,700 offer. And I thought that's going to get declined. Literally within 30 seconds, the seller responded and made me a counter offer for £1,800. So I went back in with another counter offer, because you have 3 counter offers that you can make. I went back in with £1,750. I thought I'll meet him in the middle. And this was around lunchtime. No reply, no counter offer, no exception, no decline. And I was like, why? They replied immediately for the first offer, and they literally kept me waiting until about 8 p.m. that evening when I finally got the notification on my phone to say it had been accepted. So I got this for £1,750, which I am quite pleased about. I think that for me is a price that I'm really happy to pay. I'm not going to lie, I would have paid £1,900 for it, but let's not tell the seller that. I've been so excited about this bag. I couldn't love it more. I know that seems a bit extreme for a handbag, but it really is. It's one of those things that's now going to have great sentiment within my wardrobe. So I need your name suggestions for this new beauty, and yeah, I'm so excited to finally have this in my collection. If there is a handbag that any of you guys have been lusting after or physically trying to hunt out for years and years or months, let me know down in the comment section below and we can all share in our love of handbags. Right, now as with all of my other handbags, I'm going to use this for a couple of months so that I really get to know the bag, get to know the pros and the cons, so that I can give you guys a very honest review of the bag. I would also like to mention that I bought this bag with my own money. I had no gift vouchers, no gifting, no discount from eBay. I had none of that. I just bought this with my own money, so I can 110% give you an honest review of this one once I've used it for a couple of months. Right, so that's it for this unboxing. It's very enthusiastic unboxing. My heart is literally pounding because I was that excited about unboxing this bag. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you shared in the excitement with me, and yeah, I'm really grateful that you guys have watched this video. So for now, that is it from me and Nameless Beautiful Bag, but I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!